how are you? It's Coreyemmah here again, and I have a new topic for you for YouTube Pagan Challenge. And for this week we have a question: what advice can you give to a new pagan? So, there are plenty of new witches and wizards and pagans who are asking me for some advice to how to start and what to do and so on. And it's also a part of my lectures, how to start, how to work on the beginning of your spiritual journey and path. But the main thing I would give the new person as an advice is once you are in, there's no way out. I wrote it down because in English there are different kind of metaphors than in Czech language. So once you're in, there's no way out. My point of view on spirituality is that once you will open some gates, once you will open some door in your soul, you can never unsee it. You can never stop being that person. You can never step back. You can never go back from that point. So the first thing is to really mean it and to go for it with that knowing that there might not be any kind of back door through which you could escape from it. The second thing corresponds with it a bit, and it's he that fears every bush must never go a-birding, or he who is afraid of wounds must not come near a battle. This means, or especially in my native language, this means that when you will want to do something around magic, around witchcraft, and also around paganism and spirituality in general, you must not fear. You must not be scared or afraid. The main thing I'd say on our journeys and paths is to constantly fight our fears and to constantly cross our comfort zones and our own borders, to be able to evolve, to become a better person, to become better in anything we want to become more conscious about our needs and about what we want and so on. So to walk without fear, or to be willing to go through some of our fears, to face our fears, is one of the things which I would recommend to the newbie pagan to be prepared for, to be ready for, to be willing to go through. And another thing, which is something that I'd say that everyone would suggest to a new pagan, is to read plenty of books, to meditate a lot, and to spend the time in the nature. I think that these are like basics for the practice, but those kind of philosophical steps which are really important are, from my point of view, connected with being very aware of that you can face your shadows through witchcraft and through paganism, and that plenty of these things can kind of like bubble up into your life if you will start with something like that, and it can bring you to the point where you will not be able to go back to your normal life when you were maybe avoiding or ignoring some parts of your personality, and maybe you felt even more happy in that moment. But it can happen through witchcraft and through paganism that you will find something about yourself which you will be constantly fighting, which you will be constantly made to face, and which you will suffer to make it really a part of yourself and to accept it and so on. So yeah, I'd say that to be kind of cool with that not only an amazing journey and connection with gods and great new friends and everything like that can cross your path. Also, your own soul can cross your path, so don't be afraid of that. And that's my answer for this week's question. See you soon!